So we all know the saying, well, I hope most people know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. But do you know the saying, mute voices don't get heard? Hey everyone, it's Moronka here. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. This is a different setting from my last setting. I did like being in a park, but it's not everyday park. So I'm filming at home, which is where I was gonna say probably do most of my videos, but where else am I gonna do it? On the street? What I want to talk about today is opening your mouth. It's so important. It's so important. It's so important. It's so important to open your mouth. Communicate. I don't think that was right. I don't like what you said to me. I don't like what you said to that person. I think you should do that again. Whatever it is, I know what it's like to have a repressed mouth, to just take it and sit on it. But this is the problem. You build resentment towards people. But how do you know that they know what you find to be an issue is an issue? We just assume, oh, you'll read my mind. No. You have to open your mouth. You have to not only let people know what you don't like, but you have to open your mouth and tell people what they can change and improve on. I think we think it's nice to just say, oh yeah, that was good, but if it can be better, why wouldn't you tell your friend? Surely I'd let you know that you could be better. And something else, opening your mouth for other people. How good are we at opening our mouths for the underdog? There are people we know who are afraid to speak, but are we speaking on their behalf? Are we speaking on behalf of the people who are having injustices done to them? And that's so important. You know, keeping the same energy. If my voice is important, why is your voice not important too? And so something I've realized in terms of opening your mouth in all these situations, to communicate what you like, to communicate what you don't like, to communicate what you want, to help other people, is that our voices are integral. We don't understand that when we use our voices, we are setting one match alight, and other people are looking saying, whoa, you're allowed to set your match alight. Guess what? Now the whole place is shining because everyone is opening their mouths. When you open your mouth and are transparent about your feelings, you encourage other people to do the same. When you open your mouth and say, I don't like this, you're showing the other person or the other people, hey, it's okay to not like things, and it's okay to say you don't like things. Whoa, it's okay to communicate how I feel, and it's okay to communicate what I want to change. You know, we talk a lot, but our communication is a bit poor. I'd say it, oop. But it's true. There's extending grace to people and saying, okay, do you know what? Let me see if this is a thing, because maybe it was a one-off thing. But then they've done it 5 times and you've not said anything, and it's like, no, you have to speak about it. You have to. We have to open our mouths, people. We have to open our mouths to communicate. We can't assume that people know what we're thinking. I think it's very immature to assume, oh, I'm quiet, they think I'm upset. Everyone who's quiet is not upset, so why should I assume that you are? And I think we often assume that, oh, if you really knew me. And I don't think that's good enough. I don't think that's good enough, because you can know a person and say, wait, but every time you do this, it means this. And then the person says, no, but this time it's different. Well, how am I going to know if you don't tell me? And so I want to encourage you to speak up. And you're thinking, yeah, but about what? There are conversations God is calling you to have with people in your family, with friends. You know, there are conversations God is calling you to have with your community. There are conversations you need to have with God. There are things you need to declare over yourself. It's not all about speaking to other people. Sometimes The problem is your mouth is shut and you're not declaring, I'm a child of God. You're not declaring, it is well with my soul. You're not declaring, I'm good, this is good, I'm going to be good. And that is part of the problem. When you open your mouth, use it for your good. When you open your mouth, use it for another person's good. And on a deeper note, there are things that have happened to some of us that we've not spoken about. You know, whether that's any form of assault, abuse, bullying, trolling. We've not spoken about these things, and we're saying we're fine, but it's eating us alive. And I can tell you, I've spoken about things I don't want to speak about, and my goodness, I am free. 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 Whether it's just writing it down in a journal, on a piece of paper, texting a friend saying, hey, can I talk to you about something? Telling a therapist, a parent, a guardian, whoever. Don't be afraid to speak out. And I know it's really daunting because you're like, but no one else has had this happen to them. No one. When you open your mouth and you speak about your experiences and the things that have happened to you, what you realize is that it's happened to other people. I'm not just talking about being hurt, but I'm talking about experiences. Even speaking up and saying, I feel lonely. I struggle with lust. I don't know what I'm doing in life. I feel down. You're not the only one. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. You are not. I've struggled with lust. I used to struggle with pornography. You know, what else? I've struggled with feeling like I had no purpose. Even if it's just you and I that struggled with one thing, you're not alone. But I'm telling you, you open your mouth and you realize that so many people have the same struggles as you, but no one knows because no one's opening their mouth. Please, 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 think of the things you need. Think of the things you want to say to some people, and think of the things you need to say, because there are things that you can no longer keep it bottled, or else you will explode. Please, 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 please. Today, I encourage you to write down whatever it is you're afraid to say or what you've not shared. Speak to someone, a friend, a counselor, a guardian, a parent, a teacher, whoever. Just allow that burden to be lifted from you and allow yourself to be free. God bless you. Bye.